What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Hawkeye FC Creator Club Career Mode in EA FC 24. We are in season number 7, I think. 6 or 7, I think. No, this is season number 7. Sorry, I'm actually that far into it, I've lost count. But we are indeed in a brand new season. We got... one thing I will say is I didn't intend on doing the finale video so long in the last episode. So if anyone watched through the entirety of that episode without skipping through it or anything like that, thank you very much, honestly. I didn't intend on making it nearly an hour long, but it got to the point where we were all really focused on the FA Cup. I played a couple of games. I didn't realise how much footage there was. Probably if I realised, I'd have cut them up into 2 episodes just so it wasn't such a long video just watching one big sitting. But if you watched that and you're all caught up, thank you very much. We did indeed win the FA Cup, and we have got to a new season. We got to the quarterfinals, I think, of the Champions League last season. We got 3rd place in the Premier League, so we've got back-to-back Champions League spots in the Premier League. So we've also seemed to have sort of sorted out the difficulty thing. So hopefully this season is a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting. Obviously, as you can see, I have slightly changed up the formation, and that is because there was one player I looked back on who just blew my socks off and who I wanted to use. And to do that, I had to change up the formation. And it does mean I have to go down to a 1-striker formation, what I've gone back and forwards with this series. But it does mean Broby goes down to the bench. You know what? I'm happy with that. Broby will be an absolutely brilliant backup. It means I can give Brown the rest when I need him to. And Broby is more than capable up front. So, and I was tossing and turning whether to go out for absolute another 90 rated striker. But I thought instead of doing that, I'm going to go in for this player I want right now, who's, I don't know what overall, but I'm pretty sure he's close to 90 overall. Maybe even 90 overall. I'll show you him in a minute, because I probably will go straight in for him, because he's going to be my main signing. A few other things I do want to do is, I'm going to keep probably midfield bar from one player. The front 3 I'm probably going to keep as it is for now. The one other position is Verbruggen. As good as he has been, I'll be honest, a lot of it was against him with the difficulty in the way it was. He's definitely improved, especially in that last episode. He was really good in the cup final. But he isn't growing. That is the issue for me. And I really like a team what keeps on growing. I honestly wanted to get a team to eventually get to a full 90 rated team. I don't think I've ever done it, not naturally, where I want to go out and buy someone who's going to grow. And Verbruggen, who is currently 26, still a lot of potential, but 2 years, and he's been my main goalkeeper, playing every game. He's literally gone up maybe he's literally only gone up by 1 overall. What's not enough for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the hit, and I don't know, should I... The only thing is I don't think I'll have enough money to keep Verbruggen and buy my big signing as well as a brand new goalkeeper. If I do, I'd love to keep him. Like Draguzin could possibly be leaving because he's wanted to leave, so I might need to go out for another centre back too. There's a lot of things we need to do in this episode. I don't know whether we're gonna get out the transfer window or not. We'll see. But without further ado, let's get into the action. So that mystery player I was looking at was Jamal Musiala, and if you remember the highlights from the Bayern Munich games, this guy absolutely tore us to shreds, and when he's a 93 overall, you can see why. Is it realistic he'd come to the Prem at this point? Maybe. He's 26. He's had quite a long time in the Bundesliga. Is it realistic that he'd come to Hawkeye FC? I think it's not out of the question. I think there's a tiny bit of nudge in the door where he'd want to come to a team who's getting there in the Prem. Obviously, if Man City or Liverpool came knocking, he'd probably want to go to them instead. But they aren't. As you can see, he's available. He's £154 million though, and I've got £160 million. Have I got enough for him? That is the big question. I'm going to see if I can get him. There was another player I didn't even realise was in my shortlist, was Florian Wirtz. Another player I've been very interested in trying. Someone who's a very decent player. Absolutely speedy as hell on the ball. A great passer. Is very technical. Very similar to Musiala in a lot of ways. He's been tearing it up in the Bundesliga for a lot of years too. He would be cheaper. Oh, to be honest, he's about £20 million cheaper. Maybe if I don't get the chance to get him, Jamal Musiala, I'll maybe go in for Wirtz. What I am going to do, I'm not going to go in for him just yet. I'm going to see if I can get a couple of deals done first. So I'm going to sort of just leave it as that. Hopefully they're both still available. I've got him in my shortlist now, so I'll know if anyone else gets interested. So I'd usually tell you this before I've even done, like when the transfer is done, but I'm just going to show you this. Juventus, I've not put Verbruggen on the transfer list, by the way. This is just to prove. I have not tried to put him on the transfer list. Draguzin's on there because he wants to leave. I have accepted a £48 million offer from Manchester City. So we're going to be selling him. Massey's up because he's not grown. But obviously Hugh Elliott, who's 21 and 68 overall, I said if any players who's above 20 years of age or 19 years of age and not 70 overall, they're gone. So, but the big thing is Verbruggen, Juventus just came up for him, and I wanted minimum 50, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to push the boat out 60 million, nearly double his value, nearly double Verbruggen's value, and we've accepted the offer. This may still collapse, but I just want to show you this. I promise you, I didn't put him on the transfer list. I was still umming and ahhing whether to do it. But when they just came calling, I thought, why not? I'll just throw out an offer like that. A silly offer, to be honest. I'm shocked. Even my assistant said I could only get up to about 50 million. I got 60. That is amazing. And just like that, as I said, Radu Draguzin is gone for £48.2 million to Manchester City. For some weird, silly reason, he wanted to leave because he wasn't getting played, even though he was actually playing a lot because of Goodwin's injury. Didn't make absolutely any sense. So, as obviously I've told you, Jamal Musiala is my prime target. Yes, it's a little bit audacious, but you know what? I don't care. This guy I've been wanting to use for absolutely ages, and I really want to get him into his team. He will just take this team up to another level. And Florian Wirtz, maybe I'll try him in another career mode, but this time I want to give Musiala. He absolutely destroyed me. And you know what? That tends to how it happens when a player does so well against a manager. They tend to go after that player if it's feasible. We've got £200 million in the bank. I am going for this guy. I don't know what I'm going to offer straight up. I think I'm just going to offer his value and see what they offer back. Possibly. Do you know what? Let's go a little bit audacious and go £160 million. Wow, they want 221. That can't happen. That is not happening. I'm sorry. He's a very good player, but I am not paying nearly £200 million for him. Not even 200. 170. Okay, they're being a bit more realistic now. I say let's go for 175. Come on, let's meet in the middle. Let's meet in the middle. And reasonable offer, ladies and gents. I am going to be sitting down with Musiala. Do you know what? I'm going to offer him 200. And do you know what? Let's give him a little £1 million signing bonus. Is that enough? He wants a little bit different. He wants 3.3 million pounds just for 10 goals. Maybe I'll up that to 15. If he gets that, maybe I'll put it down to 2 million just to save $1 million, just to be safe. Do you know what? They've adjusted it slightly, but I'm happy with that. It's £2.5 million if he gets 10 goals. Sign bonus. Ladies and gents, we welcome Jamal Musiala. Have a look at that man in a new kit too for £175 million, a club record fee. I don't remember what the highest of like the whole Hawkeye series have been, but my god, 93 rated. That is insanity. That is honestly insanity. And just look at what that does to this team. It boosts that. You think we've got rid of Bro and put him on the bench. We have got literally a 7 increase overall in that team now. And that is just what we wanted. Verbruggen is on his way out, but we will still have the money to go out and get a big goalkeeper. That is the next step. And there he goes, Bart Verbruggen has gone to Juventus after a year or two at Hawkeye FC doing his trade. Unfortunately, we have to move on. And apparently we could have got a little bit more, now it says, but I don't care. £60 million is a great deal for us. Okay, guys, so I've had a look myself, and I've had the scouts going out, but there's really not that many like high prospect goalkeepers who are like thriving yet in this career mode. Not what's gonna be battling up with Verbruggen's 85 rated status. The one player I have found, but I know is good because every time we seem to face Aston Villa, this guy is like a brick wall. Hopefully he can be that for us. He's definitely someone I'd like to bring in. It's Restes, the French international goalkeeper, 24 years of age as well. He's really, really young. And 86, so he's an overall more than Verbruggen, like a year or so younger. So I feel like this guy is a bit of a step up for us. Everything, probably bar from handling, but even now, his lowest like goalkeeping attribute is 80 rated. That is what I like. Is that I think Verbruggen had a couple of stats what were like maybe 79 or like low 80s. There's a few things what wasn't quite right. Hopefully Restes is that like player who's just going to come in and dominate. This is a massive signing. Obviously it's only an overall more, but that one overall can make all the difference. And hopefully it just gives us a little bit more security at the back. The fact is, this team is just insane. I've sorted out the Lavia situation. I've made a bit of an unorthodox formation where that three in the middle, Lavia's the CDM, Neves is the CM, and then Musial's the cam. So hopefully it works. I hope it does, but we'll see. Okay, guys. So just to show you the kits for this season, I've changed it up a little bit. Gone for a little bit of a different colour scheme, especially for the home kit. Going for a little bit of a black and green colour. Bit of a darker green than I usually do. Looks very nice. It's a very, very neutral kit. Very, very simple. But I do like them kind of kits. Very, very nice to go out there. The away kit is a little bit something different with the Beats sponsor on the middle. And then a little bit of like a soundbar underneath. Very, very nice. Obviously, it's funny that it had to be bloody João Neves who has his shirt tucked in. But whatever. And then the alternate kit, just something a little bit different. Very a Lime-esque kit. Very different. I just want something completely different to the others. And there's no issues. But very like kits. Let me know down in the comments what your favourite kit is. Whether it's the home, away, or the third kit. So you know what I've done with the Youth Academy. I've just sent out 3 scouts. 1 to England, 1 to Croatia, and 1 to Australia for 9 months. What I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to only be doing the Youth Academy once every 2 years. I'm going to try and fill out the Youth Academy and either use it as a place to just make a bit of money or try and build out just layers and layers of quality. I honestly want 2 or 3 players in every single position what I can count on. That's what I want. By the way, that kid who I said only like a week ago is possibly one of the best prospects I've come across in the Youth Academy, Connor Hardy. He's already gone up 3 overall. He's 18 at 72 overall. That is insane. Also, another player to look out for who I'm keeping around this season, at least for the first half, to see how we do. Adekule Amos from Nigeria, a right winger and a left mid. Obviously, he can play either side, but very, very good player who's come back a 77 overall. Pretty sure he was like a 71, 72. So he went up like nearly 5 overall in half a season at Crystal Palace. Very excited. I'm definitely going to try and get him a bit of game time. We'll wait and see. Same with this Charlie Rose, who's got very good potential himself. I didn't get a chance to change his position before I changed him, but I'm very excited to see where he goes. This guy, I'm really interested in, because this guy has a lot of potential. 88 to 94 potential. While we're here, let me just show you around the youth academy, and let me just tell you a couple of players I'm really looking forward to seeing. If maybe I bring him up to the first team this year. Frederick Gustafsson, who, when I brought him in when we did Sweden like a year or two ago, this guy literally had probably, I think he actually had an 85 to 89 potential. I took the chance on him. He was very low rated. I think because he was originally left winger, it was like 59 or 57 overall, something like that. Made him a midfielder because he had a lot better passing starts, dribbling, pace. So I made him a centre mid. It boosted him up. He's a 67 overall. He's definitely someone like in the cups I could maybe give an opportunity to. I'm gonna leave him in there when any player turns 18. I bring him up. The only thing is, like, I've got so many goalkeepers. It's insane. I'm honestly just keeping these guys because I can loan them away, and anyone's like who are not doing really the job or gonna get in the team, I'll just loan them away. Wait until they get in the 70s or like maybe 80s, then sell them on. I mean, I'll get some good prices for these guys. But like Varga as well, he's a very good player to look at. 91 to 94 potential. Kai Foster's the lowest potential guy at 83 to 89. Don't know whether he'll do much, but we'll go with that, and I will be looking to increase in the youth academy as we go ahead. But this is the team we're going to be going ahead with at the start of the season. We are at the first game. What is the FA Community Shield against Manchester City? We have another rematch with this team. I am looking forward to this. This is a massive rematch. We are, if by the looks of it, they're changing their team around a bit. Draguzin, our former player, is in there. Maybe I'll rotate slightly, but I still want to put out a strong team against Man City. This is the first time we've been in the Community Shield. It's a big chance to start this season off with a win. And I want the Community Shield. I don't care if people think it's a Mickey Mouse trophy or it's just a pre-season friendly. I don't care. I count it as a trophy. It is a season. It's the winners of the Premier League and the FA Cup going up again. It's basically the Super Cup for England. So why does it not count? I honestly, I would always argue this means something. And if any team says it doesn't, they're chatting bollocks. So anyway, we're going to go into a press conference and we're going to get straight into this game.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah,
You're up against Man City in the Community Shield. What are you expecting from them? What are you hoping from your boys? I feel like we've made the necessary changes. I just want a good performance. I think we've found the perfect balance for the difficulty. Now we need to be making it pay. It's been a good pre-season. We have actually had a good pre-season. We haven't lost. Do you think your team's ready for the first competitive game of the season? What can we expect from you? It's a big occasion. I'm looking for more of the same. We want to get into the winning habit. Absolutely. It's been a busy time for you in the transfer market with 8 players leaving the club. Can we expect you to bring in new faces? Obviously, most of them 8 are loans, but still. I want winners here. We need a stronger squad. I want winners here. I'm happy with the squad. I want winners here. That is what I want. I want born winners.
Thank you very much for attending. We apologise if you were unable to get your question in.
So the big talking point is Radu Draguzin playing against his former club. But the big talking point is we have some of our own players. Jamal Musiala makes his debut for the club. So does Restes. We have a big opportunity to start the season off with a win. I haven't changed anything about. I put out my strongest team. I want to get up to the best of starts. And I've got a team on the bench. If we are in a comfortable position or in the second half, we'll make some changes when needed. Kirkes is going to find Campay. Valcola does really well against Matson. And now Valcola. He finds Jamal Musiala! Oh, and he gets blocked. It's not what we wanted at all. Oh my God, who the hell was that? They just would not be put off the ball. Who was that? I don't even have a clue who that is. It's obviously a regenerated player. Oh. Never's here. Someone get onto this. Goodwin! Oh my God, he pulls a great save out of Edison. Nevers with the corner again. Goodwin's there! Oh my God, he gets denied again. Nevers with the second corner. Goodwin's there again. But he can't finish it. No, you take it. My God, Brown! Can you score? They've got so lucky in this match. Jesus Christ! I'm getting really annoyed because we should not be losing this. Bloody Edison again, who's just provided a stupid performance. And now we're going to be stuck in our fucking box. We're not going to be able to get out and attack. Oh my God! Brown! You stood there like a bloody garden gnome! And that is it! How have we lost this, guys? I'm serious now! How have we lost that? How in the hell have we lost that? First off, I want to know, where the hell did that come from, that player, where he just bounced off two of my challenges? And then, Brown can't score for a bloody score in a brothel. Edison again, soon as they score, can't be put past. What's annoying about that? We dominated most of that game. We dominated. We just couldn't put anything through the final third. Musiala was kept quiet. I am annoyed by that. We should have won that game. Then a random bloody Man City player, who's probably a region of some stupidly good player. We are now... It just puts a downer on the bloody start of the season. Yes, I know, it's only the start, but it annoys me. I want a reaction. Yes, it was a Community Shield, but I wanted to win that. I want a reaction after that silly game, what we lost, but we shouldn't have lost. We really should have got at least a draw out of it and gone to penalties, but no. But I want revenge. I want to take it out on Chelsea. Oh my God! How are they just getting a ball back up us like that? Brown, squeeze in between them, yes. Musiala! Oh, he saved! Big opportunity. Oh my God, again we passed the bloody death! Jesus Christ, I'm getting sick of this! Where we're just getting passed to goddamn death! It doesn't matter how good my defenders are! They just pass it around until you get sick and tired of waiting! Oh my fucking God! They just know exactly where I'm gonna go! Oh my... Yes, Broby! So scrappy! Even that was a little bit of luck. I need a little bit more from Musiala, really. Fucking Balcola, you just come on, and then you just fucking jump into a challenge and go down to the fucking bench again, why don't you? What the hell was that? Where the hell was the marking? What am I meant to do about that? What am I... Please tell me. Oh my God! I'm just done! I am done! What is that for a challenge? Get up! Jesus Christ! Oh, fuck off. Yep, we're done. And we're gonna lose the first game of the season. Well, bloody done. Why does it feel like the fucking... it's gone back again? I can't play. Nothing is working. All the players have gone rubbish again. Oh my God. For God's sake. We can't go one season without some shite happening. Right, last game of the episode, because it's last game of the transfer window. We're back at home. I just want to try and win. We need a win to get out of this little bit of a rut we've had the last 2 days. Neves! Neves! Oh! Saved. That's better though. Neves with the corner. Run, Robbie! Oh my God, it's hit off the blind. What the hell with all these... Oh, he's always bloody fake shots! Oh, screw it! I'm sure he just kicked himself as well. Oh, Restes saves us! Oh my god, where the hell did he come from? I give up. I give the hell up. Why do I bother? Restes makes a save. Musiala, where the hell did that Spurs just randomly player come from? He came from nowhere. Look at Tell. He's actually pushing a Cape away, so I can't get into him. And he just boots it into the top corner. No chance to Restes. That was a chance. There's with the corner. Lavia! Of course he misses. Just nothing there. No fucking directness. Come on, Bobby. This is your chance. Yes, Bobby! Come on! He's someone who's giving me a little bit of hope now. He is absolutely shattered though, so I'm going to bring him off for Brown. Oh my god, Amos! Amos! Oh! Neves! Oh! Fuck! My god, Vicario, go away! Neves with the corner. Kirkes. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to go. Just want a whistle. My God, again, though. We could have won that, but we played rubbish. There's nothing to this team. Nobody's making a run. Nobody's doing anything. This is horrendous. What more do we have to do? There's nothing more I could do to his team to make it winnable. I'm honestly losing my absolute brain, man. My mind is boggled. I honestly think they have screwed the gameplay up so much this year. It's so erratic and inconsistent, sorry. And how is his team not dominating? How? Please tell me, how is his team not dominating? I don't know what to do with his team. I hope maybe a couple of big transfers came in for one of my big players who I'd maybe willing to depart with. I wasn't willing to put anyone on the transfer list, but no, I didn't get anything what was interesting. Williams is up to a 90. I don't know, guys. I'm just a little bit. I feel so flat because we should have been doing so much better at the start of the season. The fact we've got a point out of our first two games and we lost the Community Shield. We now have Man City coming up. I'm just so confused. What is going on with the gameplay right now? Because the gameplay is so inconsistent. They had such a great thing going on at the start of this year. When I first started playing career mode, it was amazing. Obviously some flaws, some things were going wrong. They should have fixed them in patches. But they keep messing around with it. They keep making these stupid changes, thinking that's what we want. We didn't ask you to do that. They made it so weird. Every team I come up against is so passive until they get past the halfway line, and suddenly they're just pinpointing it. Every single team I played against, I've actually had to defend for my life, but then until they get into the final third, they just pass and pass. They literally pass you to death. Not even by like joking around. They actually pass you to death. They don't do anything. They literally pass around until you have given up and just start running at them and leaving gaps. That is how they're scoring. And then not only that, it feels like the AI is far too smart with defending, and it feels like the AI is stupidly close to my players anytime they get the ball. It's literally like they've got a bloody belt hooking them up to each other. I've got a 92 Brown, a 90 Williams, a 93 Musiala, and they can't get away from their players. Their players, the CPU, seems so much faster than mine. So much faster and more agile, and just like a stupid shot on them. If they get a shot in the box, 9 times out of 10 that's going in. But you look at Brown, how many chances he had, or any players really, they hit it firm into the corner, the goalkeeper's saving it. They just get the whole body, they're just there. I don't know what else I could do to this team. This team, if I left this as it is, this team would easily get into the 90s within a season or two. Lavia, Neves, they're all growing. Kirkes and Gusto, they're both growing. Restes, I'm sure he'll grow. Goodwin is growing. Nkape is. Bacola will. Brown and Williams and Musiala are already in the 90s. But I'm honestly at a loss. I'm obviously going to hope when I come into the next episode. But again, it's put a massive downer on this episode because we've not won. How many more 90 rated players do I need to actually win a game? Anyway, enough of me moaning. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and bye-bye.